AITA for calling my girlfriend's boobs fun-sized. Okay, so I am 25, have been dating my F24 girlfriend, Taylor, for around 5 months now. Taylor is a small, skinny, petite woman. I really love her and everything about her. Today she was making a joke about her boobs being smaller than mine. I told her, no, they're fun-sized, and I laughed. She did not laugh. I immediately apologized for the dumb joke and said I love her as she is. She left the room pretty quickly. I feel terrible for what I said, but I seriously didn't mean anything mean with it. It was a dumb joke that I shouldn't have said. I never meant any harm. Edit. Small edit since I've read some of the comments now. No, Taylor was not making fun of me or my boobs in her joke. Yes, she has a past with problems with food. Yes, she likes making jokes about herself to cope, as she says it. She doesn't expect me to start defending her. Usually we just laugh it off. Nah, but I'd say you should keep this rule of thumb for most people actually. It's okay to make fun of your own insecurities. It's not okay to make fun of other people's insecurities. I see why you thought the joke would be fine. And uplifting even. But she saw it as, so he does think they're small. If you said something like, oh, this makes my dick look small, and she said your dick is fun size, I'm not sure you would be quick to take it as a compliment either. Aren't all boobs fun-sized? Man chose agree and amplify. Brother. When women make self-deprecating jokes, 9/10 times they want you to say something to boost their confidence. Agree and amplify, in this context, only works with dude humor. Most women don't have dude humor. NTA. Normally I would say YTA, but I mean, she literally just made a joke about it herself. It's understandable why you thought she would be okay with it. This has been a learning experience. It seems I'll say NTA. But just apologize and don't do it again. Yeah, NTA, but in future, they are perfect. I love them. NTA. As a woman I can understand this is probably something she's insecure about. But she did joke about it first. My guess is she was hoping for reassurance and not a joke in return. But these things happen in relationships. Cold sweat smile. You're not an asshole. It's not even faux pas since she joked about it first. Clearly it's a sensitive spot. If you do it again you're an asshole. These things happen. Turns out every size of boob is fun size. NTA. All boobs are fun-sized. In a moment of insecurity and vulnerability these jokes just may not land. But she kinda set the tone by implying you have moobs. Technically, my ruling is nah, but my sub-ruling is, dude, your girlfriend joked about her breast size because she is insecure. She wanted you to step up and compliment her or reassure her breasts are not too small. Or you should have provided some commentons about her overall beauty. Dude, be alert for these cues in the future. Nah, it was a joke. It didn't land. And that happens sometimes. Just make sure no grudges are held and you two can move on in a healthy way. NTA. But as a small, skinny, petite woman myself, please don't make jokes about her boobs. She probably made that joke because she is insecure. I also make jokes about it. Because it's the only way I don't cry. You are not an asshole. But learn from this and don't make jokes about any of her insecurities. Even if she makes the joke, first talk to her to know how this is affecting her and try to reassure her that you love her just how she is. In my case, an innocent comment from my boyfriend about my boobs still haunts me to this day. And depending on how big her insecurity is, it can run deep. Nah, Moments like this are places where a relationship can grow. We all have different insecurities. My husband teases me about some things that are off limits for him and vice versa. This was one of her pain spots. If you didn't know it before, you do now. Sometimes we don't even know our own insecurities until someone accidentally pokes them. You seem really sincere about not wanting to hurt her. Let her know that flat out. It's easy to sometimes apologize while making it seem like we think the other person was overreacting. So try to avoid that. A simple "you never intend to hurt her and you understand now" that isn't something that's okay to tease her about. Try to not catastrophize it and spiral out in guilt. Speaking from the heart and acknowledging pain from a place of affection can go a long way. Given the context, NTA, she sounds insecure. Go give her a hug and have a conversation about appropriate things to joke about so you both understand where the boundaries are. An apology for any fun-sized joke needs to be made with a shareable size M&M's winking face. NTA. Sometimes we need reassurance from partner. But self-deprecating joke may not always get counter-compliment to make us feel better. NTA. But you really should ask your girlfriend where she was going with the comments comparing your boobs to hers. Was she fishing for a compliment? Did she mean to insult you and was mad you laughed it off and tossed the entire comparison back in her lap? If anything, I'd say she was being an AH, or at least very immature. NTA. I have fun-sized boobs and I think that's a perfect lighthearted response. What did she want you to do? Lie and tell her they're big? Nah, but that was a real unforced error. I am going with nah though. Definitely be careful with that sort of thing. A lot of girls are sensitive about their bodies and feel self-conscious.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.